how to turn on a woman sexually.
The romance must be on point, and you must be good in bed.
Of course. How to turn on a woman sexually.
The romance must be on point, and you must be good in bed.
Of course. This is trending news. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. It's the Sex Talk. I'm your boy, Coca Enoch Katumba.
And I'm Linda Nikilta.
Linda Nikilta. So we are here to tell you and teach you how to do it. How are you going to turn on your woman sexually? Well, we do it every Tuesday. Every Tuesday I will be here with Nikilta and she will be giving us that experience. So if you are a guy out there and you want to know how to turn on those ladies sexually, stick on the show. Let's dive into the program. Well, Nikilta, many men out there take their time. They want to know, how can I satisfy my woman? Okay, I have a lady, but how can I turn her on?
Yeah.
That's where you come in. So, just give us your feel, your experience. How can a guy, or you women, how do you want to be turned on? How can you be turned on sexually?
Okay, most especially guys, how when you're horny, you don't mind about us, you don't care. All you care is about you to come. But first, you should care about our man you're gonna sleep with, because most of the times you'll complain she's not good in bed. But have you looked into yourself? Have you realized that you're good, or you just go on and do what you're doing? You just mind about coming. Do you know what makes a woman horny? Do you know what turns her on? Have you ever realized that she also wants to be to feel like you? She wants to be in the mood. She wants to feel it, you know?
To get in the mood before
to get in the mood.
You do the act, the sex part of it.
Yeah, most of the guys complain that she doesn't have this, she's not like this. But do you know that when you're good in bed...
What do you mean she doesn't have this, she's not like this?
Some guys complain that, do you know that you can be there, you say, Nikki doesn't have this. When another guy says, how Nikki has this, you get... That means you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to romance her. I told you at first, romance should be on point.
Okay, since the talk show is over 18, let's be a bit straight. Most men, these are the complaints most men have.
Yeah.
Number one, guys say, well, I didn't have fun last night when I was doing sex. And you ask him why. He says, well, she was so dry. She wasn't wet. Is that what you mean?
That's what I'm trying to say. You can tell I wasn't wet. I was so dry. But when some is saying that I was so wet, I was so good, you get? That means you don't care whether feeling it or not. You know, some guys care. There are those guys who sleep with you. They care. They mind to say, they care that I feeling
I want
it.
Her.
What do you want? Are you feeling me, baby? You know, you have to care about her. But if you mind about yourself, that's not good. Find out what she wants. Yeah, you know, find out. You know, there are things that make sex so massive
and interesting.
You want her to do everything. Do you know how you do it for her to feel it? You know.
So, Nikki, what you're giving us is a difference between the two guys. A guy who comes and gets it all from this lady, and he says, this is the type of lady I want to have. Because most of the times
they come with lust. So they don't mind about people they are sleeping with.
All they want is satisfy their needs as men. They don't care
just want
about
to
you.
Come. They don't know. They don't mind. Sometimes you can sleep with someone and for real, you get pissed. You'll be like, hey, this guy, you even feel like you should stop from there and then. But sometimes we wait for you to come, but it doesn't mean you're good. Okay. Find out why Nick is dry. Find out why I'm not attractive in bed, you know?
Why she wasn't sweet in bed.
Why she wasn't sweet. But they all care about themselves. They mind about themselves. You don't know what makes me high.
Meaning, Meaning, Nikki, we have two guys.
Mm-hmm.
The one guy that is the Mr. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
He does it all.
Mm-hmm.
He gets that woman in mood.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this second guy who just comes with lust. All he wants is to satisfy himself. So, but many of the guys out there don't know what to do. That's why we have you here. We want you to teach them. And you're saying, number one, a guy, before you go into sex, we know you have your lust. We know you want to enjoy this beautiful lady here. But before you do it, number one, you're saying he should get you into the mood. He should get you feeling the way he feels before you do it.
True. Not just jumping on me. You start doing your shit on me. You don't mind if I'm happy. You don't care if I'm feeling it. You get. Have you ever realized that a kiss is something so important? You should know how to kiss a woman.
Nikki, repeat that again.
Yeah.
Have you ever realized that what?
That a kiss is
So important. I like that.
Have you ever realized that a kiss is a switch to romance?
Sure.
Yeah, a kiss is so important in sex.
You tell us. Mm-hmm.
But some guys don't know how to kiss. They will just be like, they just fall onto you. They start there and then. They don't care
Until
whether
they
you're
are
feeling
done.
it. They don't give a damn. You get?
I get.
Yeah.
So that's number one.
Yeah, that's
number
number
two.
one. Your romance, the way you touch me.
Okay.
There is a way you can just touch me. You guys have this. Your fingers, your arms are rough.
They are rough.
Naturally, you get.
Okay.
So mind about the way you hold me, you touch my body. Don't just touch me like. You get,
Like as
yeah,
if.
some guys just hold you like, cause he's so horny. You get.
Bec-
He just hold you the way he wants.
So you're saying how should the guy
Mind
hold
about
you?
your arms, mind about your fingers, the way you touch me, the way you hold me, the way you hold my waist.
How should they hold you? How should they romance you?
Okay, me as me.
Okay.
First, you should mind about kissing. You
One,
should know
kissing.
how to kiss before you do anything else. You should learn how to kiss before you come to me. Second, you should know how to romance. I like someone who romance for, like, he comes from here, my neck, he
I
hold
get
my
it.
boobs, he brings his tongue on me, like,
Sure. Nikki, let me ask you, how long, what duration should the romance take? How long, how many minutes should the romance take?
Like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
And I'm sure most of the guys that are watching us want to romance you like for 1 minute and go into the
They
sex.
don't even take a minute,
Sure.
A simple kiss is already in. Just a simple kiss.
Guys
It's already
out there, you should style up. Nikki says you should romance this baby for like 20 minutes. How about kissing? Kissing like for how many minutes?
Kissing, I don't care about the minutes, because kissing, I love kissing so much. I like kissing me. Like, even when
You're doing it?
sex,
Okay.
yeah, I still wanna kiss me like so deep. When you're doing it, kiss me every time.
Okay, so
Because
we
my
have
feelings come from there.
your feelings come from.
A
Let
kiss.
me ask you, is this true? Does every woman have their point of feeling, or if you kiss them, you have them there?
Some women, their feelings are in their nipples,
Okay.
some on the umbilical cord, some on the lip, like me, lips, some on the neck, some their ears, So you should
So what
know.
should you do with the ears?
Oh my
Romance
God.
them, kiss them.
You should romance them, Don't just kiss them like,
Oh my
you bring
God.
your tongue out with salivas, you just kiss. No. You have to mind about it. So
Okay,
much.
Nikki, we are going into a short break and we are coming back. I am your boy, Kokanox Enoch Katumba. I'm with...
Nikki, Linda.
We are coming back. Welcome back from that short break. I am Koka. She is
Linda Nikilta.
Linda Nikilta. We are talking about how to make a woman want you sexually. Well, you gave us your experience in our first episode, in our first round.
Yeah.
Normally, we have our email, and guys or people out there drop in their questions, and we want always our guest to give us their experience, their answers, the questions these people have. The number one question these guys have is, does a guy's confidence have anything to do with how you get turned on in bed? A guy's confidence?
Yeah, it does.
How?
Like when he's confident, like he's good enough. Yeah.
How about a guy's timing, like a guy's punctuality? A guy says we are going for dinner at 2 p.m. and is there. And we have another guy who says we are going for dinner at 2 p.m. and is there at 4. How about that? A guy's punctuality and timing. How about that?
Anyway, I wanted to talk about that before. Like timing. Timing. It's something very important. Because if you told me, okay, I won't bring it the way you brought it. But if you told me, like, you come in, like, when I'm ready for you, you know, you called me like around 2. You know what, baby, I'm coming this time. You know what? You come around 6. Baby, you're gonna come when I'm already out of the feelings.
You're off.
Yeah, you'll find me when I'm so already paranoid. I'm not even minding about you. You said that Nikki wasn't good. But remember, at first you called me, I was so ready for you. So ready. Remember, I got my good perfumes. I dressed well, you know. I was so ready, everything, you know. I get. You get. But you told me to, why do you come at 6? Imagine, that's why sometimes we tell you, you know what, I've got an emergency, I'm not around, you know.
So does this mean you don't have any emergency, you're just putting up an excuse to let that go because you're...
Yeah.
Okay.
If someone tells you at 2, at least come at 2:30. Don't waste my time.
Okay, Nikki, how about a guy's manners? The way the guy behaves, does that have anything to do with turning you on sexually? A guy's manners?
Yeah, the manners, like, yeah, true.
So
some of us, we want guys that are stubborn, but in a nice way.
Okay, stubborn guys, but in a nice way.
There are these that are stubborn. They can say abusive words, you know.
Okay.
I don't like that. But if you're stubborn in a good way, you disturb me. You
like those tickle stuffs, the playing.
You get.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Nikki, how about a guy who smiles a lot? A guy who smiles a lot. Does that turn you on as ladies?
It depends.
It depends.
You shouldn't smile all the time. Sometimes I want a serious guy.
Sometimes...
I see him like seriously on something, you get.
Okay.
It turns me on. Not laughing all the time at everything.
So it depends.
Yeah,
you must balance it.
Most of the times, by the way, I love serious guys. Stubborn, serious, all that should be in one guy.
Okay, so you should balance it. You can be stubborn a bit and then humble a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, how about his sense of humor? Like his sense of humor, like if he says something, he means it. There are people who are jokes. He says something and he does a different thing. How about that?
I hate it.
You hate?
Actually, we hate it.
Women hate it.
Yeah, say something that you're gonna do. You know, there is this thing they say, you know, when you think you're lying to me, you know, you think you'll make me happy, but that will make me hate you.
Okay. How about I hear of this a lot, that ladies enjoy guys who listen to them a lot. What do you think about a good listener? Is that an element that can turn you on sexually? It does. Okay. Talk about it.
Okay.
A good listener, a
when
guy who is a
someone
good
listens
listener.
to me, like I can tell you, you know, I'm so open. I'm so open when you're not doing something right. But if you listen to me, you change, you tell me what, baby, like, you know, we talk to each other. You listen to me, you don't mind about yourself because you're a man. That makes me happy. You get?
Okay. Now, in life, my last point. In life, there are people who don't change. As we grow up, there are people who don't change, and there are people who change. Let me bring it in this way. Do you prefer a guy who is a constant learner? In case you want to teach him something and he's ready to learn it and put it into practice. If a guy has that element, he's a constant learner, he can learn new things, in case there are things you want as a person. Can that turn you on as ladies, or it has nothing to do with it?
I don't think so. I don't think it turns me on unless you're sweet. You know, there are those guys who... By the way, you don't know something. There's something you don't know.
You tell me.
Some guys know sex. Some guys are sweet. You get.
So you're talking of two different people.
Two different.
A guy who knows how to do sex, and a guy. The second guy is
someone who is sweet, like
is just sweet, but he doesn't know how to do sex.
He doesn't know how to do sex. For that case,
so
I can teach that person how to do things.
You can teach the person who is
sweet,
but he doesn't know how to do it.
But if you're not sweet, my dear, I just say bye.
Gone case.
Gone case. I don't even mind about you. I don't think about you. Even if you call me.
Okay, so we are about to conclude today's show, but before we do, Nikki is going to give us her last reviews, her last points about what we are talking about. Getting a woman turned on sexually. Nikki.
Okay, my last point.
Yeah, that last part that you can't leave out. To tell those guys who can get a chance to have you and other women out there. Make it genuine.
Oh my God, I love someone like when you come, make sure that I've come first. Okay.
Big point there. You want a guy. Now, guys, I think this is important. This is what you had to start with. This had to be the first point. Guys out there, before you come, you're making sex, you're with this lady you love a lot. Before you come, Nikki says, make sure your woman comes first. That takes a lot of patience.
No patience, like the way you do it. Do you know that I can even come in 2 minutes if you know what you're doing?
Okay, that means that takes us to our next show. Next Tuesday when we are back, we shall talk about how you can make your woman come in 2 minutes. You do your research, I do my research. We shall be back. I was Coca Knox Enoch Katumba
and Linda
Nikilta. It was Sex Talk here on Trending News. We love you. Don't forget, subscribe, share, and
comment.
We love you.